As the Secretary said yesterday in Paris, following his discussions with European counterparts, we strongly support the UN-led negotiations underway in Geneva, and we look forward to their continued progress. We understand that UN Special Envoy de Mistura held some initial consultations already today with both HNC and regime representatives, and I think as you saw, he actually talked about that a little bit. He said that he plans to focus the agenda this week on how to actually implement what has already been indicated and agreed to by the international community. It's worth noting that this week marks the 5th anniversary of the Syrian Revolution, which was really about freedom and dignity. And that spirit endures today with the same peaceful protests that are now ongoing. The first peaceful protests that we've been able to see in Syria for quite some time, and calls for basic rights, reform, and justice that started, again, 5 years ago. We believe these negotiations represent an important step toward fulfilling these aspirations, stopping the violence and the suffering, and bringing about a Syrian-led political transition in accordance with the Geneva Communique of 2012 and, of course, the follow-on communiques and the UN Security Council resolution. The parties must seize this opportunity. We urge all sides to support these negotiations so that we aren't back here next year or the year after facing a region with even more refugees, even greater numbers of dead and displaced, and even more suffering and erosion of hope. So there's an opportunity today in Geneva, a big opportunity, and the Secretary spoke to that, and we want to see all parties seize it and try to move forward to a better Syria for not just the Syrian people, but for the entire region.